Stash with an at-a-glance look at Dungeon of the Endless. This music is phenomenal. I want to stop, just take it back a notch. You feel like you're drifting through an ocean of calm. Feel that beat come through? It's like that 80s sexy synth is happening. It's got really cool graphics. I don't think I've wasted any time talking about this. I really enjoy it. So a couple of things we're going to go through. You can either have a new game or continue if you've saved. Multiplayer to play with friends. Album if you have pictures. Unfortunately, I don't yet. The journal, which keeps your high scores across single and multiplayer. We've got some options. These are a little bit confusing because it's got normal audio options. I was like, yep, sweet. That makes sense. Then best pixel perfect resolution, best same ratio resolution, and best full screen resolution. I don't know the difference between them, and I'm just gonna go best pixel perfect because pixel perfect sounds like Peter Piper pecked a peck of pickled peppers. I don't know. It's out of control. Start a new game. Space, the final frontier. There's the spaceship and its success, crew is 351 and counting down on a penal transport, and the prisoners are dying, which nobody's really sad about. So, shit blows up, you're careening out of control from what I can see. It's very sexy, very strange graphics, it's kind of old school, it's got like the pixelated, but also the 3D as well. I like it, it's a nice mix. Choose your difficulty, too easy or easy. I assume there's 12 levels in whole as far as I've seen in the game that you'll have to unlock them later. Go too easy, because this game it's brutal if you don't know what you're doing, I swear. So you need to pick 2 random heroes that you control, which is cool, and I'll show you why a little bit later. First off, we've got Max O'Kane, the man with the beard and a gun. The thing that you want to look at with these people is their health, speed, damage, and I don't know, that talking head. No idea what that does, but I assume it's probably something to do with science or gathering resources. So just quickly, Max is eternally optimistic, mostly because he's too terrified of where he is to think about it seriously. He will always be looking to profit from a situation, to get extra loot, to take one more object and spend less money, etc. So he's really just stingy as f***. Even if it puts him in a bad/risky position or earns him angry comments from his heroes. So he is just a pilferer. He goes around like a little thief, getting his little fingers in things, trying to steal as much as he can. That's good. I need a lot of loot. Now this chick, this is very, very cool. I looked at it and I thought, that looks like Samus from Metroid, right? And then I realized her name is an amalgam. Like if you cut out the Ra and Nu, Samus, bang, on screen. Smash it, mush her name together, she's Samus, with a samurai sword. So she's a famous across the galaxy as a bounty hunter. Oh, I wonder where they got that idea from. Sarah was hired to escort a particularly troublesome prisoner to Auriga. Don't know if I pronounced that right, who cares? The prisoner in question, an ex-leader of intergalactic pirates, disappeared when the ship went down. Sarah remains tight-lipped about it, but is clearly focused on finding the escapee in question and ensuring that justice is served well. She's the samurai version of Samus. Call her Namus. I'm getting her name mixed up. Gork the Butcher Kurosa, who looks way too much like Duke Nukem from 92. An enormous, powerful man with a violent temper and angry face. Every sentient human that has ever met Gork has been terrified of him. When in a bad mood, he has been known to pull the arms off animals. That sounds like Chewbacca from Star Wars. Pulls arms off people, whatever. Animals, people, and construction equipment. I guess if construction equipment was unlucky enough to have arms, he might pull that shit off. Last but not least, and again, these are probably unlockable as you go across. It looks like some Street Fighter character list where, you unlock them. Nurse Dina Ratchet. And Ratchet seems like a derogatory term, but I'm sure she's a lovely lady. Ratchet is unable to do anything without screaming orders before, during, and after, especially sex. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't say that, but I assume that that's in there. An overbearing and annoying martinet, she does not consider a job well done until the entire galaxy has heard about. Okay, she seems like a screaming banshee. I'm not a fan. Unafraid to yell when silence will do, her voice has been classed as her lethal weapon. So she's just a shrieking Oh, I can't even talk. I'm so overwhelmed with the thought of her screaming in my ear. Get away from me. No, Ratchet. I'm gonna pick Duke Nukem and Samus. Alright, I have to deselect him. So that's my crew. That's my posse. Lot of attack power and speed. So we're starting, and that was us. I don't think anybody could survive that. I'm fingers crossed. So we're in the smashed ship right now. Now our objective is to get this crystal right here, find the exit, and get out. Okay, so I'm gonna send Samus out, or Sarah. I'm still gonna call her Samus. And basically what happens is, oh shit. As you open doors, waves of enemies can come for you. They want to kill you, and if they kill you, like both of you, it's over, but they want to kill your crystal. So if they destroy your crystal too, it is also over, unfortunately. So this game's all about getting to the objective in the end, not dying, and it's a little bit of a puzzle, but more it's strategy as well. So, I mean, I'm looking at these bars. I'm not really controlling her right now. She just takes down people willy-nilly. As soon as they're all dead, the wave has been completed. My health and Duke's health, if he was fighting, goes back up, which is sweet. Now, one of the things you'll notice is I'm picking up different XP things you can get. I mean, there's industry, science, food. Like food, you can heal yourself with, you can level up with if I press I. Your inventory will have things that you pick up as well. I mean, I level up with food. Bang. That's pretty cool. I can use science to build things. So, like at this tower, if I had enough science, I can build different modules. Okay, so industry generator, which will make me more industry. Suppressive firebot adds 13% attack power to heroes in the same room. I'll make that. So then that's making itself. And I should be able to add it in different rooms. I believe that it may take a couple of turns to come through. Let's have a look. New module. Research time left, 3 doors. So I have to open 3 doors before it comes through. Now, why it says modules is because you can put modules down at Z, X, C, V, can pick, scroll between them. And I can put, say this is a prisoner pod, standard module. These little holes can make the modules. Industry is usually what fuels them. And so what basically happens is I'm going to throw these bad boys down. They guard the room. So mobs naturally, no matter where they are going to come for me, but they also want to push through, take out my crystal. So knowing the path that they have to come through... Oh, Crotchy's added to inventory. I can't use that weapon. Then I know that my turrets are going to take care of them because you want that crystal to be guarded at all costs. So I'm going to be throwing down these turrets as I wait. After I open this door, I should be able to get my new turret. Alright, so here's some enemies. They are going to run into my turrets. Ready. So they're going through. They don't always come through in front of me either. Crystal's being attacked. No! So Nukem is taking care of it, which is beautiful. So that's why I leave him there, because they're sneaky fiends. They're going to try and come between my back. Oh, from the back. That's why you really want, like, direct paths to be, I guess, taken care of. That makes the most sense. So, I mean, it's costing the industry every time. I have to open doors, kill things to get more points. Oh, shit. It's better to back up, let the turrets take care of it. I mean, she can... Her special ability is sprint, so I can get out of there really quickly. Nukem's taking care of business. So I'm going to switch to him. He is much slower, much slower. His ability is Berserk, so my attack power and speed goes up if I proc that. Which I'm probably going to need. I mean, he's really slow. You can't rely on turrets. See, probably not the best place to put a turret if enemies aren't going to be coming through. So, obviously, I'm looking for this path to get through to the end room. This gives me my power, the dust that I collect, which is going through doors and things and killing enemies, I believe. So, oh shit, I've cornered me. I don't need this. Use my special. All that power. See, it's plus in there. Also, these little nodes, you can place things on like a science creator. It costs a lot of industry. So, I mean, science creator generates more science, more industry, more food. I want more industry because I like building turrets a lot. So that's its job. That's what it does. for the rest of this level. So with all the variables, these rooms have been explored, which means the exit has to be through here somewhere. So basically, it's not such a bad idea that I create turrets in between there. Oh, there's not enough power yet. Need to kill more enemies. Oh, that's a lot of power. Okay, so this Psycho Killer is also powered by the doors that I open too. I'm going to open more doors to proc my powers. My health hasn't gone up either, which makes me see that there's probably enemies. They don't just go for your crystal too, I should say. They go for these little things that you create as well, which is really annoying. I should have placed down some turrets to protect it, because that's the last thing that you want. But now they're going to go for the crystal, and I'm sure that Samus can take care of them, and I'll get my health back. I'm taking a little bit of a risk. Nope, they're coming for me. But I mean, as I said, now I know that the power, or the end of the room has to be around here somewhere. So it's better that I set up these. Here we go. You've opened the last door of the current floor of the dungeon. So that means I can't get any more points. I have to spend them sparingly, and I need to create a direct path to this bad boy. There's not enough power to put in turrets in that room particularly, but I don't care because I know all I got to do is get from here up across to here. And how we do that is one of us has to pick up the crystal. So if Nukem here died, then you'd be up shit's creek, because then she'd be carrying the crystal, or Samus would be carrying the crystal herself, and she has no way to defend herself, because when you got the crystal on your back, you're in a lot of Barney. So I'm spending a lot of my power, like, I'm gonna just throw them down everywhere. I wonder if I can do it from here. I can. So, as many as I possibly can. Do I have any other ones? Suppressive Firebot. This gives me more power when I'm in the room. I think, let's have a look at that one. So this one, plus 13 attack power. So what I'm going to do is I'll pick up this crystal. Waves are going to come for me. It's shitty. Maybe Gork stick it in pocket. Look how slow you're running. Pressing Q has allowed me to control them at the same time, which you can do. Hoping that turrets take care of them mostly. Samus is running through, kicking ass. And we're getting out of here. I'm lucky that I set it on easy. Oh shit. But they come from every side, so I can't get her too far away from me, because I need to get him through to this crystal. If he just got through to the crystal by himself, oh snap. I have to control her real quick. This is not where we want to be. Back against the wall. See, these things only attack the crystal, those flying crystals themselves. Bugs or other enemies will attack both the crystal and the people, but they're coming for him. So I'm pressing H to heal. I can use my leftover food for healing, or I guess level up. But basically, this is mission success, even though he is slow as shit. May have spoken too soon, but I should be fine. Pressing H for heal. And if I get in the room without dying, come on. I'm going to leave these bozos. Can hit click to exit. We'll both successfully get out of here. And that's one level. So it's very tricky. Have to time everything. I did have that on very easy. Otherwise, I would have got my ass kicked. But it's a lot of fun. Like this game, when I first played it, I was like, I had no idea what was going on. I was trying to right click. I tried to play it like Diablo or an RTS. You know, like I didn't know what was up. But it's actually a really good game. For all the info of Dungeon of the Endless, head on over to dungeonoftheendless.gamepedia.com. It's linked in the description and gets updated as the game does. Until next time, thanks for watching, and bye for now.